Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Now we all know that Mario is Nintendo's baby. He has been their darling for many years and will continue to do so probably until we're all long and dead. However, what happens if he wasn't there? Who would be the mascot for Nintendo? Well, that's what I'm going to think of today, where I'm going to give you my top 10 suggestions of who could be Nintendo's future mascot. As always, this is just my thoughts and this is a bit of fun, so I'd love to hear who you think could be Nintendo's mascot if he wasn't around. Now, to make this a bit easier, I'm not going with any of the main Mario characters, so Luigi, Peach, Toad, they're out, people like that. Donkey Kong is still allowed though, because I don't consider him a Mario character. I think he's just linked to that world. As always, if you do like my content, please give it a like and also hit that notification bell and subscribe for more content. We've also got the weekly podcast and a $1 a month Patreon, and you can find the link in the description below. Right, let's get into it, shall we? The top 10 potential Nintendo mascots. At number 10, Fox McCloud. Yes, Fox McCloud, leader of Team Star Fox, the absolute badass of the space world. I'm trying to get my words out, but it wasn't coming out properly. I swear to God, I haven't had any beer yet. Hang on. I'm just opening my first one. Yes, I haven't been able to drink it a while because I've been watching TV with the wife. Sorry, moving on. Yes, but Fox McCloud could be a real good contender here. He's brave, he is absolutely up for any adventure. He's been known to be one of the main characters of Smash Brothers, so why couldn't he be the face? He's a popular character. Although maybe not as big as others because, unfortunately, the Star Fox license is kind of dead. We haven't seen anything from the franchise for a long while, which is an absolute crying shame because I love the Star Fox franchise, or Lilac Wars, whatever you want to call it, depending on the part of the world you are. I think maybe if there was more of those games, maybe a bigger argument for Star Fox. But if you're a Smash Brothers player, you're probably just going to go... I'm trying to make a clacking noise. It doesn't sound like that. Again, if you know your Smash Brothers, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. Otherwise, you probably fit him having a seizure or something like that. And number 9, Samus Aran. Now, Samus is a badass. We all know she is the female bounty hunter of space and would probably beat Boba Fett if it were a one-on-one fight. I actually think she would. She has been a big character for Nintendo ever since she first appeared in the original Metroid. She's strong, she's beautiful, she's courageous, and she could kick anyone's head in, also being one of the other characters from the first Smash Bros. Game. I do think there's life for her here because the Metroid franchise is still going. With recent games of Dread and Metroid Prime 4, yes, Nintendo still loved the Metroid franchise, even though they didn't for a long time, which was strange. Either way, I think Samus could be a real big thing for girl power and having big bazooka cannon things. Either way, she'd be cool. And number 8, Ness from Earthbound. Now, you may be thinking, why Ness? He's only been in like one game, which was Earthbound. Yes, he was in Smash Bros. We all know that. I'm not going to keep going on the Smash Bros. Reference. But either way, Ness, I'm trying to think. Look, if it was the Western side, like if it was Nintendo, it was just a Western company, I'd say Ness would never make this list. But this is Nintendo, and they're a Japanese company, and they love Earthbound. So why can't Ness be there? He basically, well, come on. The original game of Earthbound, or Earthbound Beginnings, Mother 1, the main character was called Ninten. Come on, we all know what they were playing then. So Ness could be a contender here. I really think he could. Which also could mean we get more Earthbound games. Probably not going to happen now. It's a bit of an obscure one, I accept that, but I'm putting Ness up there for number 8. And number 7, Captain Falcon. Now, Captain Falcon is cool. He is another hero. He's the hero of the F1 track, behave. As if the F1 cars are going anywhere near that. He is the main protagonist of the F-Zero franchise, and we all goddamn love him. Although, I'm not going to lie, last Smash Brothers reference, I promise, it's not actually going to be looking at my list, it's really not, but you'll see what I mean. And I'll be completely honest here, when I was playing Smash Brothers growing up with my friends, instead of show me your moves, I honestly kept thinking he kept saying show me your boobs. And I was very immature back then, so every time Captain Falcon even did his kick, we'd be going show me your boobs. Again, very immature, I do apologise, but that's just how our little brains work, those naive little adolescent children. Now, Captain Falcon has a great design. He kind of has that American-esque design, like he is the hero, he is the one. Captain America sort of look. but then dark and brooding. Although people do know what he looks like underneath the hood, although in comic land they might know what he looks like under the hood, I think he'd be a good icon when Japan are trying to go, right, how can we portray both something from the West and the East at the same time? I think Captain Falcon can hit that bill very, very well. At number 6, the Fire Emblem character. I don't know any. Again, this is the last Smash Bros. Reference. They just threw them in there. So why can't they just make one of them the Nintendo character? I don't understand. Nintendo could just go, yeah, that one. We go, okay. I know you could probably say it's Marth. Fine, because he's one of the main... He's been in a few games, let's be honest. But yeah, a Fire Emblem character. And all of you probably thinking, yeah, actually, I can understand that could be Nintendo's logic. They love the Fire Emblem. And to be fair, I do too. I am a big fan of Fire Emblem. I've nearly played all of them. God help it when the next one comes out. Is it next year? Because that's probably... I'll have to get Nintendo Switch 2 just for that reason. God damn it, Nintendo. And number 5, Conker. Why not Conker? Why not having a cutesy squirrel, well, he's meant to be a cutesy squirrel, that started off in a driving game with monkeys and tigers, and was meant to have his own friendly video game, turning into one where he's vomiting, pissing, and getting drunk all the time. Why can't it be that? I think it's a great image that Nintendo want to pass on to children. Of course they want to see scenes like The Matrix where he's running around shooting things like left, right, center, with him fighting big balls of shit, eating sweet corn. Eat your sweet corn, kids. Vegetables are good for you. Obviously, this is probably not the image that Nintendo want to put, but I think it'll be fucking hilarious if Nintendo decide to make him his icon. Oh my god, it'll be absolutely hilarious. And we might get more Conker games. You can come at me and say he's not a Nintendo character, he's a rare character, and I'll accept that. Fine. But this is my list. Shut up. Ah, you gotta love me. At number 4, it's Zelda. Why can't it be Zelda? Zelda's iconic. Everyone who knows who Zelda is, even my mum knows who Zelda is. Yes, Zelda is the elf boy with the green tunic, the big sword, and the shield. It's instantly iconic where Zelda goes across the land, fights his enemies, and has to save a princess. We all know it's there because, let's be honest, this is all about Zelda, the legend of Zelda. His design is iconic. Yes, he's been in Smash Bros. I'm not going to keep saying it, but Zelda is awesome. The princess is okay as well, but wow, what an iconic character Zelda could be if he was the main man. Never seems to get the glory. It always seems to go to that princess. What a bitch. Okay, why Kirby? For the simple reason, because, oh god, I'm making another Smash Bros. Reference again. Because, look, fine, Kirby, whatever. Yeah, I can do a Kirby voice, what of it? Because if you have a Kirby, and you can basically say, yes, Sakurai, I will make Kirby the main person of Nintendo, he'll go, well, I will make another Smash Brothers. I will make Smash Brothers Ultimate times 62. All I need to know, I just want more Smash Brothers. Although I keep thinking they should just get Ultimate and then just keep adding on to that. Like they should have done with Mario Kart 8 and just keep adding on to that. But what do I know? I'm just a player of these games and I've only just cracked into my beer. I've not had enough alcohol at this point to continue this argument in my head. At number 2, the runner-up, Tingle. Yes, Tingle. He's a man. He gets around. He floats on a balloon. It's creepy as fuck. Scare children's parents into buying everything, otherwise Tingle's gonna come round to your house. And I'm pretty sure that man should be on sort of list. I really do think out of everyone here, he should be on a list. Don't believe me? Have a look at your local lists. He's on there. The creepy, creepy bastard. And number 1, the person I think should be the main mascot for Nintendo is Slippy Toad. Well, everyone's going to be going, Slippy Toad? I thought you don't like Slippy Toad. Well, I don't like Slippy Toad. But the main reason, and the only reason, that I want Slippy Toad to be the main mascot for Nintendo is for, let's say it all now, that stupid, stupid voice, because I think that voice is incredible. Let's say it with me, everyone. Okay, good luck. That would be so funny. You know, the Mario's like, imagine if it was Slippy Toad. It just writes itself, doesn't it? Imagine the Star Fox movie. Just a whole hour and a half of the characters go. It'd just be superb. I know someone's going to say, well, it's all the same voice. I know it's all the same voice with different pitches. I know. Let me have it like Falco is like, and literally his balls are down by his feet. I know. Let me have my fun. This is a stupid video. I know. If anyone thought this was going to be a real sensible video, well, you know I'm not that sort of person. I'm an absolute moron when I do these videos, and there's no thought or reason behind anything I do. Wait until I do the next one. Whenever I get a chance to record, I will make something really stupid. Actually, no, I think I might make a nice video. Either way, that's just whatever the voice in my head wants to do at the time. And that's it. They're the 10 characters I want to see Nintendo replace Mario as their mascot. What do you think of that list? Do you think I'm right? Probably not. Or the ones that you want to see in there, let me know in the comments. And if you have liked this video and think I deserve it, please hit that like. I'll see you all again in a few days for a new video. My name's been Daddy. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.